Hi, Creig! First of all, thanks for the video response. It's really exciting that you're jumping in there and talking about it, adding things to it, whatnot. You're totally right that everyone acts differently in different situations, and that's totally true and totally valid. And I feel like it gives a lot of celebrities a little more, like, less kind of fakeness to them. But what I was referring to more specifically was not like acting differently, but having completely different personalities and doing things that they wouldn't otherwise do, like if they weren't famous, you know? Even in even in professional situations and things like that with me, I feel like it's not seeing a completely different person. It's just seeing me, acting in a way that's like professionally acceptable. It's not like completely different. It's just me saying like sir and ma'am and actually using the vocabulary that I already have, things like that. But you'll still, hear my see me. Oh, knocking back and my hair is wet. Anyways, what you were saying, for most people, yeah, it's completely unintentional that they act different. However, celebrities, for the most part, it is definitely intentional. Like the thing that I talked about, the Tyra Banks paparazzi show, they want them to be fully conscious of how they're perceived all the time, and that's why they have them go to practice interviews so they can practice how they should behave and things like that. I don't unless it's something where I'm gonna be like giving a speech or something like that where it has to be professional. I'm not gonna practice how I'm perceived by people. Celebrities will do that with everyone all the time. Like they practice how they're perceived at parties and when they're being interviewed, even casually, not for anything business. Like they practice and they create a false human being intentionally. It's not like for most people it's unintentional, and for some celebrities I'm sure it is unintentional if they do it to the extent of any kind of other celebrities. But for most celebrities it really is intentional. Like if you watch America's Next Top Model, that will teach you that. However, I do think it is important and was really good on your part to bring up that people will act differently too, which brings it back to the whole everything to an extent is a game of perception, even if it's unintentional that you want people to perceive you in a certain way. Um, it still is a game of perception for everyone. Life, society, ugh, hate it. What you said about the chances of meeting someone that is like the person for you is so low that you don't think it will really happen. I kind of disagree. Like, I don't think that there's one person out there for everyone. I think that there are potentially a lot of people who can make you really happy. And I think there are a lot of people who you could fall in love with. Like, when I say that people settle for less, I don't mean that, like, they're not finding their one soulmate who would make them the happiest, because that is kind of an impossible task because of how many people that there are. But I mean, someone who makes them happy. Like someone who and you'll love different people differently because they're different people. But if you still love them and if they still make you happy, like honestly happy, and I think lots of people can do that. I think it's on the same topic as like you can have lots of different friends and you'll have different relationships with all different friends and you'll value different friends for different things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, like in my case at least, I have a lot of friends who I'm really close with and all of them mean as much to me, even though all of them are kind of like in different categories for like why they mean so much to me. I have some friends who are just really fun all the time, and then I have some friends who are really loyal to me, and I have some friends who are just like always willing to hang out with me, and but all of my friends make me equally happy. I just know that different friends are better at different things, and I feel like it's the same way with dating people. I feel like I can be completely happy with multiple different people, um, just for different reasons, and which in a way I guess it's kind of bad to have like a set view of romance and what it should be like movies and things like that, they kind of mess stuff up because different relationships are going to be different. And if you're expecting someone to act a certain way because that's how it happened in The Notebook, then it's kind of, you're not open to all kinds of different things. And I know you didn't say anything about that, but just throwing that out there. I think that there are lots of different people for everyone, or maybe not lots of different people designated for that person, but who they could be really happy with. And what I'm talking about is people who are unhappy in a relationship or only happy sometimes and not, happy. Because like I said, there are some friendships that'll do that to me too, that they wear on me more than they help me out. And that's the kind of thing I'm referring to, like staying in a relationship with someone who doesn't make you happy. Not in opposition to finding like your soulmate. Again, I am dressed differently. I have a little bit to say on jobs but I'm posting it in response to Skipper Doofus's video because I didn't want to say it twice. So go watch that one for that.